caller, for that introduction.
On November 2nd, voters voted to pass the smoke ban in Jefferson City. This law will go into effect February 1st of 2011.
And here's what we gathered.
Here is the owner of the Downtown Diner, and they are for the smoking ban for Jeff City. Can you please give your opinion about the smoking ban?
We, on the smoking ban, we were already non-smoking when the ban came into effect and passed the other day, but we chose to just be non-smoking because we do breakfast and lunch. And as far as the ban, I'm for it while people are eating, and but I still feel that, you know, if people want to smoke in a place, I think they should be able to. I think they ought to have a smoking bar or a smoking restaurant if they choose to go to a place where it's all smoking. I'm kind of for that too for them.
And do you think this is going to affect any of the other bars or anything in town?
It's going to affect them a little bit, but I lived in California for 12 years, and I was there when they banned it out there. And everybody complained about it, but after a little while, it's like, hey, in restaurants it's not as bad, but the bars, but they choose to go outside and smoke, and then when they come in, you know, then it's non-smoking. So it really didn't affect them in the state of California.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
All right.
I'm here with Tasha, and talking about the smoking ban for Jefferson City, November 2nd. What's your opinion on this ban?
Personally, I think it's every business owner's choice. They pay the taxes for the business, and if they choose to have a non-smoking establishment, that's their choice.
Pocket, are you for or against the bill?
I was against the bill. It come on the ballot here November 2nd, and it passed to where now it is, as of February 1st, it's going to be illegal to smoke in bars, so I'm against it because as a patron of the bar, I do smoke, and I believe that it's an individual's right, whether or not if you do smoke or if you don't smoke. If you don't smoke, you don't have to come into this establishment.
Here is Sarah Smith at Mortimer Kegley's, a pro-smoking facility, and I'm here to ask you your opinion on the smoking ban in Jeff City.
Basically, our issue here was not so much about the smoking itself. It was more about the business's right to be able to run a business as they please, whenever they pay taxes and they own their own business, as opposed to actually the smoking. I mean, our owner is actually a non-smoker and says, you know, he would love to not come home and smell like smoke, but at the same time, it's his business, so he feels he should be able to, you know, make those decisions.
Do you believe it infringes more on the customer's rights or the business owner's rights?
More so the business owner rights, actually, to be able to run a business that they pay for, you know, their livelihood, versus the customer. I mean, you know, you don't necessarily have a right to smoke somewhere, but at the same time, I think a business owner should have a right to be able to decide whether or not they want that business or not.
This has been BT
And Dupre.
with your YIG News.